Hello, tech friends, and thank you for tuning in to Emerging Technologies in Business, where we take a deep dive into different technologies that are impacting businesses today and in the very near future. I'm your host, Brock Riney, and this podcast is brought to you by Kincannon XR. Let's talk tech. Hey, everybody. On today's show, we're going to be giving you the answer to the question, what is VR? VR, or virtual reality, is the use of computer technology to simulate an event most recognized within a head-mounted display that's between immersive virtual reality systems and then typical interfaces. Some of the most notable virtual reality devices are the Oculus Quest 2, HP Rebirth Jeep 2, HTC Vive, the Valve Index, and the Sony PlayStation VR. That's really just to name a few. There really is a ton of new devices consistently hitting the market as the VR world continues to explode and VR headsets continue to be innovated. So this market is really exploding and quickly becoming a force beyond just the world of gaming and entertainment. And it's also being swiftly imported into the business world as a tool in the realm of science, commerce, manufacturing, medical education, and a lot more. But what a lot of folks don't understand is there's actually three different kinds of VR, with the first one of those being non-immersive VR, such as video games in which the user will simultaneously remain aware and controlled by the physical environment. So with that example, think PlayStation VR. Then there's semi-immersive VR, which provides an experience partially based on the virtual environment. This one's typically seen in the world of education or for something like a training program. So think if a pilot was utilizing something for a flight simulator, or an e-learning program was teaching a new skill. That's the difference there between non-immersive and semi-immersive. And then finally, there's fully immersive VR. And there really isn't an example of fully immersive VR as of yet, but the rapid pace of change is sure to change that in the very near future. Eventually, the ability to interact with all five human senses will be able to give you that feeling of hugging a hard turn in a vehicle while doing immersive driving. The world of haptic feedback is going to be really instrumental here. There are even some companies out there right now that are creating accessories to go with VR devices that give the idea of smelling something. So there's smelling accessories that go on the VR devices. So where is VR going to be used now, and where is it going to be used in the future? Well, VR is most associated with gaming, but these days it's used to provide learning, simulate a conference room, communicate with teammates, support sales teams, and the list just continues to grow. Because of the pandemic and the large spike in remote work and the social interaction, virtual traveling, it's drastically gone up as well because of that. Now, the benefits of VR are really endless, and for someone like a police officer or a firefighter, pilots, astronauts, it's a way to simulate dangerous scenarios while still within a controlled environment. I have to say, I'm absolutely pumped to see where the virtual world takes us. It really feels like we aren't far away from Ready Player One. So tell me what you're excited about in the next steps of VR. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed our episode on what is VR. Thanks for joining us this week, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode. I do want to take time out to thank Kincannon XR for sponsoring this podcast, and if you love this content, do me a favor, give us a like or comment. But more importantly, follow us on social media. You can find us at ETIB Podcast or at Kincannon XR. I've been your host, Brock Riney. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk some more emerging tech next time.